You, stranger, you just in luck. I got everything you need right here. You need a map? I got the map. You need a compass? I got the compass. You need the souvenirs of Shapir for friends and relatives? I got the best souvenirs in town. Now, if you haven't noticed that he has a certain pattern in his speech, which is pretty much me trying to do an Italian accent here, and there is something familiar about him, especially when you look at him. This guy looks like he could play the piano, but strangely. And his name is Ali Chica. Yeah, there is something. Yeah, the odd character at the stand seems vaguely familiar. If anybody's ever seen the Marx Brothers movies, they're really old classic movies, comedies, you would know who he is. He's Chico Marx. I don't know why they made him a character into this game, but it's kind of a funny reference that he would be there. Especially because he is in many of the movies he portrays as a swindler. You know, trying to sell you all sorts of crap and getting the most money out of it. Especially he had a silver tongue of explaining things and always getting more money out of you than you could really need to pay. So he was pretty much a swindler character in many of the movies. So he fits the scene here. But yeah, he is the guy who will sell you a map of the city, and you really do need that map. Now I'm just waiting for the guard to move away from there, because if I greet Ali Chica, you look like such a fine person, have I got a deal for you? Special today only, I sell you a genuine made in Japan glow in the dark turban which says my father went to Japan and all he brought me was... But maybe you got no kids. Then what you want is what I got right here. A Shapir in the bottle. You shake it and you see Shapir in a sandstorm. I sell it just for you for only twice what it's worth. Twice what it's worth, huh? But yeah, as I was explaining, if you greet the merchants around here and there's a either a town person like this one or a city guard close to you, you would actually greet them instead of the merchant, and that can get a bit annoying sometimes. So try to get as close to the merchant that you want to speak to, and make sure that there's no guard or city folk around you. So let's greet Ali Chica. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. I'm glad that you know who I am. Let's ask about the map. How you think you're gonna find yourself without the map? I sell you one sheep, only 1 dinar. Special edition today says you are here with a big X. I'm trying my best with the Italian accent here, so bear with it. Let's ask about the compass. With the compass you always know which way you're going. How many people you need me to know that? I give you a compass. It only costs 1 dinar. And also I'm trying to do an impression of him, because I have seen lots of Marx Brothers movies, so I pretty much know how he talks. But I don't know if I'm doing a good job about it. Then again, I don't really judge myself when I do impressions. It's up to anybody who listens to my impressions of telling me how well I do. Let's ask about your name. My name is Ali Chica. Let's ask about Shapir. This is a nice town, a nice land. Can you tell me about the desert? Isn't that where you take an ice cream and put a whipped cream then fudge on the top? No, that's a dessert, not a desert. Funny, ha 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 ha. Anything else? How about the Sultan? I got the great coconut ashtray with your face on it. You put your cigarette in his mouth and smoke rings come out of his ears. Oh man, what merchandise. Can I ask about the turban? Let me see if I got the one. Sorry boss, I just ran out of them. Maybe you come back tomorrow, I still know to have it. Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't have it. So, let's bargain for the map. See if I can get it. Please be more specific, Effendi. How about I bargain map or for map? Sometimes you just sometimes this game can be finicky, so you better be precise on what you want. Alright, you drive a hard bargain. I give you this and you give me a 50 centimes. Wait a minute, what do you think? I'm a money changer? Your money it's no good. You need to go get this changed into dinars and centimes before you're gonna buy something. So yeah, I don't have the money currency that they have here, so I need to find the money changer. So let's ask him. You want to find the money changers, right? No problem, boss. Well, you go north until you see a way to go left and you take it that way. Now you go until you see a way to go right and you take it that way. You go until you see a way to go right and you go to that right. Then you go until you can go to the right again. That's the right way. Get that way until you can turn right. Go right until you come to a place where you can go right again. Turn left. Follow the road and you can miss it. Pretty much the road that he explains here is really the way to get to the money changer. It's a very, very difficult way he explains it, because that's the way Chico Marx talks in the movies. So I gotta hand it to him. They really, really did well with the writing of this character here. He really talks exactly like Chico Marx does in the movies. So, gotta hand it to them. They really nailed it, you could say. So let's thank him, because he gave me instructions on where to go. My pleasure is to serve you, Effendi. So let's see what we got here. You see a charming young kata with a smile for you. Oh, that's sweet.
Flowers of beauty, flowers of fragrances, most wonderful. Flowers to bring cheer to your day.
So, let's greet her.
Greetings, hero of Spielberg.
Let's ask about her name.
My name is Lisa, which means quiet one in the language of the kata.
Let's ask about the flowers.
I would be honored to sell you some flowers, hero of the north. They are mere 10 centimes.
Cheap flowers, but I don't need any flowers right now because I don't have the means of getting the flowers. But you can buy the flowers from her, and the use of the flowers, there isn't really any use for flowers, but you can buy them and you can actually get them to Shema. And I think that helps to give you some points in your stats. I'm not sure which points, but it will give you points. Maybe even points for honor. Maybe. I mean, you are being polite to a lady.
My pleasure is to serve you, Effendi.
Well, that's good. He looks like a charming fellow. A nice one there. And the snake took a wrong turn one day and wound up listening to a kata who likes to think he's Benny Goodman. Well, Benny Goodman did play the clarinet, so I guess the flute can be called a clarinet. And besides, it's not the music that that allures the snake, because snakes don't really have ears, although they do have holes in their head, but they're not really ears. It's the movement of the flute that charms the snake. That's how it works. Here's your fact of the day. Random fact, you know. So, let us move on and find our way to... What's the matter, you? You know, like a big deal when you see it. Well, I'll be coming back. You just told me that I don't have the money for it. So, let's just start running. Now, this is the good moment of you having the real map that came with the game. Once you got it, they provided a map of the city for you. And this is the moment where you really need it. Because once you get the map in the game, you don't really need the map in real life anymore. So, but it's still good to have if you can't be bothered to use the map inside the game. But using the map inside the game is very useful because it allows you to fast travel, pretty much, from one point to another. So let's see, it's over here. Then we go here. Then go right again. Continue on. There are several different... There are two ways you can actually take this. The other one being Ali Chica's way, and the other one being some other way. Now, did I turn these on? There is a thing, as you can see here, called the Silly Clowns, which is sometimes something randomly funny happening on the game. It's usually along these streets, or sometimes out in the desert. I'm gonna turn them on because they're funny. So let's move here. You can always look. There is a sign down the street to the right which reads Dinar Tarik. Dinar Tarik. Yeah, that's the right street. Yeah, that is the correct street that I'm on. And there's always town folks walking through there, but there's sometimes something funny can happen there, but it's not. It doesn't always happen, and it's still midday. Good. I haven't wasted too much time. So let's go here. And... No, not yet. We're here. There we go. Whee!
So, we have a stranger to our fair land. Welcome, traveler from afar. Come closer, that you might find all that you seek here. I am Dinarzad, changer of money for Shampir. Would you like to exchange something with me?
Dinarzad. What a lovely name. And also, a warning to people who do not like puns. You will now experience a pun overload. You have been warned. Now here we go. It's this guy. Frank, the guard, marks you with his glare. You suspect he would give no quarter in a fight. He would likely pound you into ruble. In any case, he has no dime to speak to you, to coin a phrase. To fight him you would make no sense. Better leave him alone for a change. Yeah, puns, you know, coins, because money. Durr. But anyway, since we're here, I have 221 gold coins, which isn't that much, because there were some things that I didn't do in the first game, so I didn't get that much money out of the game, which is kind of a bad thing. I still have a lot of money, but I could have had a lot more. I remember that the other two characters that I have played before on this game, I do remember that they had like 250 gold coins or something like that, so I missed quite a few gold coins with this character for some reason. Must be because I always bought a lot of those health potions and everything. But still, 221 gold, not that bad. Not that bad. So let's greet her. Oh yeah, she doesn't need to be greeted. Let's ask about the guard.
The guard, Frank, is my own and does not speak.
Let's ask about your name.
My name is Dinarzad, which means child of gold coins.
Okay. So let's ask about money.
I deal in money. I will be only too happy to exchange your old worn-out foreign money for money which is a bit more practical around here.
Okay. Let's ask about the guild.
The guild hall is to the west of here. You have only to follow the alleyway until it again turns west, then follow it to the Plaza of the Fighters.
Well, that's easy. Not, because I still want that map. Now let's ask about exchange.
I will gladly trade your foreign money for our dinar and centimes. I always enjoy helping others, and I give the best rate around.
Of course you give the best rate around. You're the only money exchanger. Ugh. Let's ask about the rate. Nope. She just says the same thing. She does take a rate out of... If you exchange all of your money now, and I do mean all of your money at once, with all the 200 that I have, she will take quite a bit out of it as the rate. It's about 30% that she will take out of it. So if I give her the 221 gold coins right now, I would get pretty much just 150 dinars. The best way to get around it, well, I'll explain soon enough. I'll just ask about the Sultan.
The Sultan, may he live forever, is very wise and watches over everything. It is best not to try to break the laws around here, unless one is very, very cunning.
So you might be something who likes a thief?
There is no thieves guild around here. Certainly I can satisfy your needs better than any mere guild. Only in Razir do you need such union scum.
Oh. Well, this sounds like an opportunity because she talks about wanting some cunning man to work for her. So, the woman is very attractive with her dark curly hair and lovely figure. She smiles invitingly at you. Ooh. And also, since this is a Sierra game, and they have released by this time some Leisure Suit Larry games, you can do this. Look at breasts. Nice. That's all it says. Nice. I mean, how degrading is that? I mean, I feel ashamed of actually showing that they included that thing. But then again, I mean, just look at her. They really drew her out to have a lovely figure. So, since we are a thief, we can show the sign to her. So she realizes that we are a thief. I'm actually not gonna show it right now, but she will have a quest for us once we show the sign. So I'm not gonna show it right now because she would need us to do something for her next day, while there is an event that's gonna happen next day, and I don't want to miss that. Because when she wants us to do the job, it will be at night, and the event just happens to happen at night. So, right now, I'm gonna save the game, because this is a very important part of exchanging the money. Now I'll show you what I was talking about. You exchange money, and I have 221 gold coins. Give them all to her.
Here you are. I just love intimate exchanges like this.
And you get 123 golden dinars. Yeah. Lost quite a lot of money on that exchange because of her rate. But, like I was saying before, there is a way of going around that. I'll show you. You exchange money and give her just 10.
Here you are. I just love intimate exchanges like this.
And then you exchange the money, give her 10. Now, I have now 18 golden dinars. Why do you want to give her only just 10 gold coins per turn?
You get the most money out of it that way. She only takes 1 gold coin as a payment out of it, and you keep 9 to yourself. Do the math. You give 221 gold coins, you get only 223. If I give her 10 gold coins per turn, she will only take 1 gold coin out of it.
So that's 22 gold coins out of the whole bunch. Instead of 100, I will lose only 22. Huh? See? It's simple math. So, to get the most money out of this exchanging money, always give just 10 gold coins. So let us continue. Exchange money. I'm actually gonna give her 11 because I have that one extra coin. I will only get, I think, 9 out of that. So pretty much that was loss of that one gold coin. But I don't care because I will... No, not one gold coin. I lost that gold coin now. I hate it when you make a mistake like that. Let's load the game. You gotta be careful how you type. You don't want to lose any money on this. But yeah, it's simple math. Just keep giving her 10 gold coins per turn. It'll take a long while, but believe me, it'll pay it off in the end. You want to do this. Especially this money will be more important for the magic user because he needs to buy all of the spells from the game. Just like in the first game, there's a total of 8 or 9 spells that you need to get. So you can imagine how much money he needs in the game. So magic user is pretty much the most difficult class to play in that respect when it comes to money. I mean, the warrior only needs to get the plate mail and the longsword from the shopkeeper in town. Although those are really expensive things. But now, as you can see, I have 198 gold dinars. Yep, almost 200. Saved a lot of money by not giving all of my money at the same time. And also, the money will weigh quite a bit. As you can see, my weight carried is now 39. While before I had 221 gold coins, it wasn't at 40. So yeah, money weighs. So let's thank her. Always have to be of service, handsome. Oh, man. So, we got our money, so let's go. Let's get back to Alichica and buy that map. It'll take a while, because it's a long way to the Inn Plaza. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to the Inn Plaza. Come on, get over there. I wonder if we're going to see anything funny around here. It would be nice to see some funny, silly clowns going around the streets. They only happen in the crossroads that look like a T. Only in those you will see people walking around, not in corners like this. Because they haven't been animated walking up and down the street, only just across. So we'll be entering the Fountain Plaza as we come out of here, which is right here. So here we are, the Fountain Plaza. As you can see, there's a lovely fountain, which is the heart of the city. The water splashes into the fountain in a most inviting way. The crystal clear water of the fountain is a priceless treasure in a land such as this. Indeed it is. If you haven't noticed, we have a mostly full water skin. Water skin is very important in this game because you will go into the desert and you will need that water to survive. It is a hot desert and without water you will die eventually if you're not careful enough. Some of the lamps are intended to be hung. It is the stand of Tashtari, the lamp merchant. It is Tashtari, the lamp merchant. The sign above the door is keeping an eye out for you. Perhaps the door leads to an optometrist's office. Not really. If you remember from the first game, the magic shop door had an eye above it. Yeah, it's a magic shop.
What's staring at me?
He is one of the local guards. You can't really talk to the city folks or the local guards because they don't speak English.
Brass is the essence of all that I sell. Lanterns and lamps, braziers and bottles, tea servers and cups. You have the goods of the finest workers of metal in the city.
And of course, when you get closer to one of the merchants, no matter who they are, they will try to lure you to buy their merchandise. The planter box in the window is in full flower. The window has a lovely view of the plaza. Well, I'm sure of that. The snake charmer's snake wishes his basket was as fine as these. Aw, I'm sure the snake's basket is fine enough. It is Saba, the basket merchant. It is Lasham, the plant merchant. The flowering plants are truly beautiful to behold in this desert land. I'm sure of that. I can only imagine how difficult it will be to grow those things. Now let's fill the water skin while we're here. You fill your water skin with cool, clear water from the fountain. Nice. So let's go down here, because this was the north part of the plaza, and this is the south part. As you can imagine, the plazas are big. They're in two parts, the north and south part. So let's see who we got here, or what we got here. Toshure's stand contains some fine and sturdy specimens of pottery. Toshur is the local pottery merchant. The sign of the mortar and pestle usually indicates the entrance to the apothecary. That's the place we need to go later on. From this window, all the activity on the plaza can be seen. The stand contains mostly broiled meats. Brazier is merrily cooking Saurus meat. Ooh, nice. So these guys are food merchants. Scory and Slory is the local meat merchant. Yeah. You can buy from them the rations that you need. And I'm actually gonna go buy some rations, because having rations is always good. I only have 5 food rations, so getting as many as you can right now is a good thing. So I might buy twice from them, so I will have 15 food rations. Because you will be when you go out in the desert or just walking around here in the city. Even if you go eat to the inn every morning and every evening, you will need those rations. It's mid-afternoon on day 1, so soon it will be close to evening, so I will have to go to the inn soon enough. Right now I'm just waiting for that guard to move away. Thank you.
We have delicious things for you to eat. Most tempting falafels of fresh roasted lamb. Dates stuffed with honeyed almonds to tease your tongue. It is a certainty that you will enjoy what we sell.
I'm sure it is. So let's greet the couple.
Greetings, hero of Spielberg.
Let's ask about their names.
I am Scory. I am Slory. We are life mates. What you would call husband and wife.
Oh, that's always interesting to know. So they're soulmates, or life mates, or whatever you want to call them. They're mates who are selling meat. Let's ask about the meat.
1,000 pardons, Effendi. I could add a little of you to your knowledge of that subject.
Let's ask about the food.
We have delicious things for you to eat.
Hey, you already said this thing. Let's ask about the jerky.
Our lizard jerky rations are very cheap, but delicious. They travel very well. Surely an adventurer gets hungry at times. You can get 5 meals for but a dinar. You never need to be hungry again. The jerky is prepared with only the finest, most succulent rock-flattened lizards.
Rock flattened.
Our special blend of preservatives lets the rich, full-bodied lizard flavor come through.
Sounds very yummy, but rock flattened? So that means they go out into the desert, they hunt down the lizards and throw rocks at them, so they get flattened. Or maybe they mean that they use rocks to flatten the meat, to tenderize it. If that's the case, it's better. But still, rock flattened. That's weird. Such a weird way of saying tenderized. So now, let us bargain for the jerky, because 1 dinar for 5 pieces of jerky?
I don't think so. Since you speak so convincingly, then it will cost you a centime less.
A centime?
No, it is not right that such a speech be rewarded so little. It should be 20 centimes less. 20 centimes? Do you wish to simply give away our food? 5 centimes. 10 centimes for such a hero. Very well. For you we will make a special price. It will cost you 10 centimeters less than our normal price. May you be much the better for it. May it please you well.
You put the rations away in your pack. So yeah, I only spent 90 brass centimeters on 5 food rations, and apparently I ate one when I got them. So yeah, as you can see, bargaining, very good to have. And also, my communications has gone up because I've talked to people, asked questions, and learned a thing or two about this place. And apparently my intelligence has gone up as well. But yeah, that is how you go around this place. When you meet merchants, you greet them, you bargain with them, you thank them, but you can also ask questions. Those will all lead to get your communication skills up.